Hi everyone, and welcome back to Storytime with Angel, Bonnet and friends. Before we begin our story, what do we need to do? That's right, we need to get Teddy ready. So go and grab your favorite teddy, cuddly toy, blanket, whatever you need, and then come straight back so that we can begin our story. Off you go. Have you got it? You have? Fantastic. Now we can begin. Today's story is called Little People, Big Dreams, Lenny Henry. And this book was written by Maria Isabel Sánchez Vegara. This is the story of a little boy with a big smile. His name was Lenny. He was one of 7 siblings and the firstborn in the UK. His parents had come from Jamaica looking for a brighter future, yet life was not always a laughing matter for him and his family. Every morning, a bully would wait for him at the school gate, ready to harm him just because he was black. But one day, Lenny found his own way to fight back. It was not with his fists, but with his jokes. From that day on, he dreamt of becoming a comedian, and he took the job seriously. At home, Lenny sat in front of the TV, studying how his favorite characters and actors moved and talked. Soon, he could do a handful of impersonations. He went from being told off for imitating his teachers to auditioning for a TV talent show called New Faces. Lenny spent just 8 minutes on stage, but it was enough time to convince the judges that he deserved a chance to perform. His whole family gathered to watch him win the show with an impersonation of a character called Frank Spencer. They wouldn't stop clapping. It seemed that Lenny had found his place on stage. Lenny was proud that by doing what he loved most, he had money to help his family. And when he and his characters were given their own slot on Tiswas, every Saturday morning, he felt at home. It was the coolest and wildest children's television show. Reverend Nat West, Prince, Deacus, DJ Delbert Wilkins, Nathan Gunn. His hilarious characters celebrated black culture. Soon, they were the stars of The Lenny Henry Show, one of the most loved comedy programs in television history. When a terrible famine hit East Africa, Jane Tucson, Lenny and his brilliant friend Richard Curtis created a charity named Comic Relief. They called the best artists and comedians to gather in a television special. Their goal was to make people laugh while raising money for those in need. 3 years later, they celebrated television's first Red Nose Day, an evening of comedy, music and special performances. It's a date when people all over the country raise lots of money and celebrate the power of laughter to change lives around the world. Lenny had become one of the most famous faces in show business. Still, he missed finding people from all backgrounds in front of and behind the scenes. He knew that everybody should be able to create and recognize themselves in films, television, and books, because if you can see it, you can be it. He decided to study English literature and screenwriting, and wrote songs, shows, films, and plays. Lenny was in his 60s when he published his first children's book, a story about a black boy with wings who was as funny and brave as him. And even though he had become a celebrated actor in theatre, television, and film, Lenny still loves comedy. It was the calling of a little boy who knew that barriers could be broken down just by making others laugh. The end. Hi guys, I really hope that you enjoyed that brilliant story. Again, that was Little People, Big Dreams, Lenny Henry. And that book was written by Maria Isabel Sánchez Vegara. Don't worry guys, I will put a link in the description of where you can purchase this book. Guys, I absolutely love Lenny Henry. Growing up, he was my favourite comedian. I really enjoyed watching him on the Lenny Henry Show. And as I got older, I read a bit more about where he began and all the different things he had accomplished in his life, and well, still is accomplishing in his life now. He is an inspiration to me and so many others. No matter the colour, no matter where you're from or your background, he is just simply a wonderful person to look up to. Guys, I know that you probably have people that you look up to, and you know, that's such a wonderful thing. As Lenny Henry said, if you can see it, you can be it. So guys, don't stop dreaming. Aim for the stars, dream big. Thank you so much for listening, guys. Bye.